Hello, today I'm going to be putting this phase cooler here on this piece of MDF. As you can see, I've completely stripped down the case and taken all the boards out, which I've got on here. These are the power boards and the motherboard controller and the front panel. I've also got all the wires for it in this box here. The first thing I'll be doing is drilling these rivets out, which are currently holding in the heat exchanger, and I'll be taking the compressor and the cold plate and all of this out of here, putting it on this board. I'm probably going to cut this board in half because it's a bit big, and then I'll be mounting all the boards, redoing all the wiring for it, and then hopefully it should work and I'll have a bit of a test of it. Right then, I've successfully de-riveted this front heat exchanger here. As you can see, it's loose on both sides. It was a bit of a pain to get out as some of the rivets underneath weren't wanting to come out, so I did have to take this bit of the 5 1/4 inch hard drive trays out to get at the rivets that were underneath just there. So now it's all loose, so I can just take these clips off here. There's 4 of them, and then I'll be mounting it on the piece of wood. Right, what I've done now is I've taken off some clips here off the compressor, and I've marked up the MDF, and I'm going to cut it out with the jigsaw. And here's the MDF cut. It's not perfectly straight, but with a jigsaw that's about the best you can do, unless you have a circular saw, which it's much easier to cut straight lines with. So this is the piece the phase cooler will be going on here. Also, I forgot to mention earlier, when I was drilling out the rivets, I actually broke a drill bit, unfortunately, so that is a bit annoying. But yeah, it's coming on alright. Right, as you can see, I have the phase cooler. It's not actually mounted on this piece of wood, it's just sort of sitting on it at the minute. I've got a fan on the condenser, I've got it all wired up, hopefully correctly. I'm going to turn the motherboard on manually. You can see I've got the display hooked up. I've got it on a 939 board. This is a DFI LAN Party Ultra 3, I think. And I've got an athlon 64 XE II in, and some OCZ platinum memory. That's DDR1, I think it's 2 512 meg sticks, and hopefully I've got the right hard drive plugged in. We'll see, I'll soon find out. Right, I'm going to turn on the phase cooler. Hopefully I've got the right power switch plugged in, and we'll see what happens. Well, it seems I've got the wrong power switch plugged in. So that's... oh, here it goes. You can see there the temperature. Seems to be all working okay. Fans going. No fans on the motherboard, which is a bit weird. It's going down slowly. Here we go. 17, 16, 15, 14, 11, and it's sub-zero. So here you can see the PC is actually booting up. It's minus 38 degrees, apart from I've forgotten to put thermal paste on, so the CPU is near 0 degrees. That's the temperature at the evaporator head. Everything seems to be working okay. I've got a NVIDIA FX 5950 Ultra graphics card for graphics. It's booting into Windows 7 on 1GB of RAM, which is pretty hilarious. Oh, it's a bit glitchy. Have a look at CPU-Z. There you go, 2 GHz. No idea what the stock speed of this chip is, to be honest, but there it is. I'm going to go put some thermal paste on this now before it overheats or something stupid. I'm not going to run any benchmarks. I would like to be able to see the temperature in Windows, but I don't think I have. Oh, I wonder if hardware monitor works or core temp. We will try. There we go. Oh, it's saying 0 degrees. I'm not sure if it can actually read below 0 or not, or whether it's just not working. I'll try SuperPi quickly. Yeah, I don't think core temp's working. Yeah, core temp isn't working. I'll have to try hardware monitor or something instead. Well, that's not very helpful, is it? See if speed fan can do anything. Well, it doesn't seem like... Oh, we've got temps, minus 17. I presume that's the CPU, 3 degrees, minus 17 degrees, I don't know. I think that top one's the CPU, so that seems to be working. So I'll probably be using this for the temperatures, but I'm going to put some thermal paste on now. So, and then come back and actually do some benchmarks. So as you can see here, we're running Cinebench R15. As you can see in the background, the CPU temp is apparently 22 degrees. The evaporator is minus 30. But I did see a glitch in the BIOS where it was saying it was minus 6 and then like flicking down to minus 25, and that was when the evaporator was at minus 40. So I'm not sure what the actual CPU temp is, but I think, oh there we go, it just flicked down to 2C and then up to 20. So I think it's on the one that's lower, judging by the evaporator temperature. So yeah, it's a bit weird. But anyway, it's under load right now. I'm not sure where local temp is because it says it's on fire even though it's 50 degrees. I'll presume that's either the chipset or the graphics card maybe, or might be that chipset there. Maybe not, it's feeling a bit warm. I'll probably put a fan on it. Get the light over there, that's a bit there. So I'll report back with a score in a second, and I'm going to put a fan on that chipset there. Seems to have stabled out at about -30 degrees on the cold plate, so yeah.